Okay, without further delay, we will start the session with the prayers. The purpose of prayers I already explained to you. The purpose of prayers is to invoke auspiciousness from Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, let's all of us together pray to Supreme Personality of Godhead so that both of us should get benefited by this knowledge. Okay, today we are going to discuss important session. That's the reason we have to take prayers from Supreme Personality of Godhead. Can anyone confirm if my screen is clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. If you can do the prayers, please do the prayers along with me. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chaksharunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padagamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishnu Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagate Pesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavneshwari Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please repeat after me. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
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 Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Indra Jaya Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya
Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri
Sri
Chaitanya Jaya
Chaitanya Jaya
Nityananda Jaya
Nityananda
Advaita
Jaya
Chandra
Advaita
Jaya
Chandra
Gaura
Jaya
Bhakta
Gaura Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda.
Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om
Om Namo
Namo Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langaite Girim Yatkrupātam Vande Shri Gurum Dinataryam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much once again for joining today's session. I'd like to thank all the devotees for your active participation throughout this course. And today we're going to discuss another important section in Bhagavad Gita. And before that, today is very auspicious day. Okay, we will discuss about. Can anyone know the importance of today? Hare Krishna. Does anyone know the importance of today's day?
Ekadashi.
It's Ekadashi. Anyone knows the name of the Ekadashi?
Putrada Ekadashi.
Sorry?
It's Putrada Ekadashi.
Putrada Ekadashi, and there is one more name also. Can anyone guess what is the name? It is called Pavitropana Ekadashi. Actually, for 5 minutes, we will discuss about this Ekadashi. Is it okay for everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Actually, every time Yudhishthira Maharaj goes to
Yes, Prabhuji.
Krishna and he asked the importance of this Ekadashi, he went and asked him, like in Shravana Mass, there is Ekadashi that is going to come in between July and August. I just want to know about that Ekadashi. Then Lord Krishna replied, yes, you ask a wonderful question. Okay, just by hearing this, the person, they are going to get the merit of performing horse sacrifice. That is nothing but Ashwamedha Yajna, sacrifice. Okay, whatever result they are going to get after performing this sacrifice, same result they will get just by hearing. That is the importance of hearing Shravanam. Okay, once there was a king, okay, in Draupadi, in Dwapara Yuga, okay, his name is Maijita. Okay, he used to rule his kingdom very nicely. Okay, he used to rule kingdom name as Mahishmatipuri. He's ruling nicely, but after some time, what happens is, generally in kingdom, okay, he has to take care of the citizens as if their own sons, and he's taking care of them so nicely, and he's taking care of them every aspect. And if we come to know that whether the person is ruling properly or not, by knowing their strength and wealth in their kingdom, and they come to know that everything is very nice, but even though king was very morose about one thing, that is, he's having everything in his life, but he's not having a son. Then he was worrying about that son, that why, what sinful activities that I have done. Okay, knowingly or unknowingly, I've never done any sinful activity. Why I'm not getting any child? And not only that, okay, he was contemplating about himself. Like, if he is my enemy also, if he is doing rightly, I used to appreciate him. Even though if he's my own family members and friends, if they done any crime, I used to punish them. Means as per Vedic standards, whatever I used to do, I'm doing it. But even though I'm not having son, then he asked for an assembly. He invited many saintly persons, ministers over there, and he expressed his problem. Then after hearing this problem, all sages said that if we can meet any sadhu, then sadhu will definitely going to help us. Then on behalf of their king, they went and searching for any sadhu in the forest. Okay, to their fortune, they met one rishi named called Lomasa Rishi. Okay, he was such a great rishi. His duration is equivalent to Brahma. Okay, after going there, they have done some stuti. Generally, if you meet any saintly person, you have to, okay, means you have to praise them with your kind words. Then they started praising with kind words. And after some time, they asked, may know the purpose of your visiting. Then all the citizens and like saintly person who went there and started explaining about their problem. Actually, his name is also called as Trikala Vedi. He knows about past, present, and future. Everything he knows. And he went to meditation and he find the problem of his king. Then he come to know that in previous life, when he was a businessman, he was traveling from one place to another place. When he's about to drink some water in a small pond, okay, there some cow also came. Okay, she was a pregnant cow and just now delivered to a baby cow, and that cow also came and started to drink the water because of lot of thirsty. Okay, in hesitation, he ran away that cow. Okay, and because of that problem, not actually we heard about this loka vidya vinay sampanne brahmine ghavi astina sunichaiva supakesha pandita samadarshana. The pandita should have an equal vision, but your king did not have an equal vision in his previous life. That's the reason he suffered. Then all the saint person asking, okay, but for every problem there will be a solution. No, what is the solution for this? Then he said, okay, in coming Ekadashi, this Ekadashi name is also called as Putra Ekadashi. If we can perform fasting on this day and do Jagaran and do Bhakti, then definitely you will get rid out of this problem. Then, as per the suggestion, all the citizens they performed it on Dwadashi. All the citizens also, on behalf of them, they prayed whatever pious credit that we achieved from this Vrata. Okay, please bless my king. And within few months, he got the king. Okay, that's the importance of this Ekadashi. For every Ekadashi, there will be a katha. Because of time constraint, I told you in a very short way. In morning JAPA session, I elaborately discuss about the same topic. If you are interested, if you know Telugu, I request you to please kindly go through that video. And coming back to our Bhagavad Gita, yesterday we discussed a wonderful subject matter. Okay, can anyone remember the acronym of yesterday's class? Please raise your hand and try to contribute. Okay, Bharat Prabhu
Dead.
messaged me dead. Swapna Mataji saying dead. I'm very happy today. I met like Swapna Mataji in temple. Okay, thank you so much, Mataji, for coming to temple. And
Hare
we
Krishna,
discussed
Prabhu.
yesterday topic acronym is DEAD. What D stands for?
Doubt.
D stands for doubts. Okay, every right student will have a doubts. He will ask us right time at right situation. He'll ask doubt and he'll get clarified. And D O stands for Hare Krishna. O stands for yesterday itself we discussed it.
E stands for exams death.
Sorry,
Exams death.
dead. E stands for exam. Okay, we discussed with an example. Okay, actual life is a preparation and death is an examination. Hope you remember this. Okay, I request you to please remember this. Okay, life is a preparation, death is an examination. Okay, we have doubts about that. Okay, E stands for end of life, that is exam. Okay, A stands for
Attaining the Supreme.
attaining the Supreme. With this devotion, we have to attain the Supreme. And D stands for
Devotion.
devotion. Okay, I'm sorry, initially I said doubt, but it's not doubt, it's dead. DAD. And coming back to our today's subject matter, today is very, very important topic. Why it's very important topic? Krishna himself said in one sloka, this knowledge that you're going to listen is a king of knowledge. And today our academy is also king. Okay, I'll share the presentation and we will discuss slide by slide. I request any one devotee, please confirm whether the screen is clear or not. I'll share the screen. Yeah. Can anyone confirm?
Yes, Prabhuji, it's clear.
Thank you so much. Okay. And today, section 9 overview of chapter is most confidential knowledge. Okay, just not confidential, it's most confidential knowledge that we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, before start of the session, we'll dedicate this to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And as I mentioned you, this today acronym is KING. Okay, K-I-N-G. Okay, K stands for knowledge, I stands for inconceivable relationship with Supreme Personality of Godhead, and stand for non-worship. Who are the non-worship? These things also we are going to discuss in today's session. And G stands for glories of bhakti. What happens to a person who's practicing this bhakti? Okay, this is acronym is KING. Okay, let's discuss one by one about the subject matter. Okay, I request only one thing you have to do is attentively, you have to listen. Hearing is very important. If we can hear carefully, then we can learn many things. Actually, if you look at, we started, if you look at very carefully, we started with the acronym called KING, and K stands for knowledge. Okay, why it's called King of Knowledge? These things we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. If you look at the slokas, okay, actually what is knowledge? Knowledge means like what we are receiving is also called as knowledge. Why it's called king of knowledge? Actually, if you look at the sloka, in second sloka, it will come. We are going to recite that sloka also. Krishna said, Rajavidya Rajaguhyam. Actually, what is Guhyam? Guhyam means secret. Okay, Guhyam means secret. Okay, Guhyatara means most confidential. More confidential, and Guhyatama means most confidential. This Guhyatama, what is Guya, Guhyatama, Guhyataram, Guhyatama? Okay, I'll explain you in short. Guhya means secret. What is the secret? We should know the difference between soul and body is called Guhya. This is also secret. Guhyataram means know about the soul and super soul, the relation between soul and super soul. And Guhyatama means to know about Bhagavan. Okay, by knowing about Bhagavan, we can develop loving relationship with Krishna. Okay, that's the reason we consider this as most confidential knowledge that we are going to receive today. Okay, why it is most confidential? If you look at the pastimes of Krishna, okay, he acted as a friend to many people. He acted as a son. Okay, he acted as a master. He acted as a friend. He has given so many relations with his beloved ones. Okay, what is that relations? These are called most confidential knowledge. Actually, generally, if a person dies, Okay, we know that the soul leaves the body. Okay, when he leaves the body, again he will get another body. Again, this birth, old age, disease, death, this cycle goes on repeated. But when you hear the pastimes of Krishna, then especially in Vrindavan, this most confidential pastimes, then there is no need to take birth again. We already learned about this sloka. Just to hear about Krishna Katha, then your life becomes successful. Okay, then with what mood we have to see is, we have to see with love and affection towards Krishna. We have to hear this knowledge. Okay, at this childhood, Krishna performs so many wonderful activities. Generally, if you do any activities, then it will be called as Gola. But Krishna performs these activities, then we call it as Leela. Why we call it as Leela is, Krishna, when these days old, not even, it did not even cross a double digit also. Means less than 10 days when Putana came to kill him, okay, by keeping some poison on her breast. Then she thought to give the poison to Krishna so that he will die. But Krishna killed him. He was just a baby, days baby. Okay, and in childhood also many demons came. He started killing everyone one by one by one. Okay, if we see these activities, then we come to know that he is not an ordinary child. He is none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead. Many people, many saintly people agreed that yes, the person who is doing this leelas is none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, we should know whether he is Supreme Personality of Godhead just by one test. What is the test? When Krishna was performing some wonderful activities in Vrindavan, okay, by nature, the animal, they forgot about themselves. Generally, if tiger and deer come together, okay, will they keep quiet?
No, Prabhuji.
Tiger will try to hunt and this deer try to run away. But when Krishna performing these wonderful activities, tiger and deer used to sit together and they used to watch the pastimes of Krishna. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, when he came in Kali Yuga to spread this Harinam Sankirtana, at that time also, everyone, okay, these especially animals, especially in Jharkhand forest, when he was traveling, all the animals started coming. They forgot about their original nature, because when you contact with Supreme Personality of Godhead, our divine consciousness will come out and we'll enjoy the transcendental pastimes. Okay, we heard about the sloka, Janma karma cha me divyam yovam yoveti tatvata tatva deham punarjanma naiti mam eti. So Arjuna, Krishna said, my birth, my days, okay, these are called divyam. Just knowing about this divya gnan, the person don't take birth again, because we can enjoy the pastimes of Krishna. Okay, that's the reason we need to hear about these things. From whom we have to hear? We have to hear from a pure devotees, because they will have a unalloyed devotion to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, in spiritual world also, okay, this unalloyed devotion is there. That is the main qualification to enter into the spiritual world. Okay, if you see the first sloka of this chapter, I will try to share the screen, and if time permits, we will all of us try to read that also. Okay, as this is first sloka, we'll all of us try to read. Okay, it is called Sri Bhagavan Vacha Idam Tute Guyatamam. Shall we read all of us?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guru.
Yes. Please recite after me. Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Sri Bhagavan Vacha
Idam tu te guyatamam
Idam Tute Guhatamam
Prabhu Yakshami Anusuyave
Pravyakshami Anusuyave
Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam
Jnanam
Jnana Vijnana Sahitam
Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam.
Yajnatva Moksha Se Subhat.
Yajnatva
Jnatva Moksha Shuat.
Can anyone read the translation by raising your hand? Please raise your hand and try to contribute. Yes, Tapan Prabhu, go ahead.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjun, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of all the miseries of material existence."
Yes, thank you so much, Tapan Prabhu. Actually, if you look at the word, Anusuya is very important word in this loka. Okay, means never envious of me. First, the qualification to receive this most confidential knowledge and realization is Arjuna is non-envious of Krishna. He never envious of Krishna. That's the reason. Okay, he could receive this most confidential knowledge. Okay, to for us also, if you want to receive this most confidential knowledge, then we have to be Anusuya, means non-envious of Krishna. Generally, why Krishna uses this word is when Krishna descend in the world, okay, in material world, to perform his wonderful activities. Okay, Dhritarashtra knows the Krishna who is present is none other than Supreme
Prabhuji,
Personality of Godhead.
Prabhuji, non-envious means?
Envious means?
I don't know, Prabhuji,
Envious.
that's why.
Asuya anta kada Mataji, Asuya.
Asuya, okay.
Okay.
Understood.
Non-envious means
Yes.
Anusuya. Okay.
Okay.
Is non-envious of
Right.
Krishna. But when Krishna present also, many people are envious of Krishna. Okay, these envious people, they are not eligible to receive this king of knowledge. Okay, this is the main qualification. Okay, if Bhakta receives, then what will happen to him? He purify himself. Okay, Arjuna asks, why then people don't believe you? Krishna says, because they don't have faith in me. Okay, highly scholars, because of envious of Krishna, even though they read Bhagavad Gita, they say something else. Okay, even though the person started smoking, he had a degree of Bhagavad Gita. What is the use of the degree? Their doctorate in, that means after completing of their PhD in Bhagavad Gita, okay, they started smoking also. What is the use of knowing this type of knowledge? But okay, if they don't surrender to Krishna, then what is your use of it? Many people in the past also, actually Krishna said, surrender to me. Many people, this misinterpreted. Actually, surrender to Krishna means not to surrender Krishna. Krishna inside him, we have to surrender. Who is that inside him? Krishna is saying simple, you just surrender to me, I will liberate you. But they interpret it in this way. If you ask anyone, who are you? For example, if I started explaining, for example, if I ask Arshini Mataji, who are you? What are you doing? What is your qualification? Mataji, can you please tell who are you?
I am a woman.
Okay.
My qualification is I've done psychology and music. Yes, Prabhuji, that's what I know.
Okay. If I ask Mataji to about who are you, then can I say that why Mataji you are so puffed up about your education? Is it right way to address these things?
No, Prabhuji.
I asked her. I personally asked her, who are you? What is your qualification? Mataji explained that I'm a psychologist and I'm a graduate. Like that, Mataji started explaining. Can I say that Are Mataji is very puffed up about education? This is called envious. This is called envious nature. She did not mind to tell that. She explained to you because you asked him. But many people envious of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, Arjuna asked him. Arjuna asked Krishna, Krishna, can you please tell about yourself, about the truth? Then Krishna said these things, and people say that Are Krishna is proud of about himself. Krishna never proud. If you ask qualification, he is told about himself. Okay, Krishna from childhood he proves. Not only he says, he proves also that is Supreme Personality of Godhead. We have taken different examples, like on little finger Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill. Okay, in his mouth he showed Brahmanda to Yashoda Mataji. Okay, and if you know about these things, then we can appreciate Supreme Personality of Godhead. But Acharyas always says us, we have to hear Bhagavad Gita from authentic parampara. What happens if you hear from non-devotee? The problem is they're very envious of Krishna. The example Acharya gave us is, okay, if there is a milk is good for health to drink. Am I right or wrong?
Right. Ji.
Yes. If it touched by serpent, can I drink that milk?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay. This is said by some of the acharyas. If you started hearing Bhagavad Gita from envious person, then we cannot enjoy the taste of this nectar. Okay, because of that, we are not getting bhakti. Many people, as I mentioned you earlier in the first day introduction class, like almost 500-600 types of Bhagavad Gita are there. The reason, because of that, they could not become bhakta is they are not reading from a authentic parampara. Okay, they don't. After reading this Bhagavad Gita also, they don't know the difference between soul and super soul. What is my relation? That's the reason we need to be careful, and you have to hear from a authentic parampara. Okay, as I mentioned you, now we are going to discuss one important sloka in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I request all the devotees, please read along with me, as this is very important. I'll share the screen. This is called, as I mentioned you, 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. And in that essence, if you ask what is the essence, this sloka is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, right now we are going to discuss this. Okay, this is very important sloka. We all of us try to read this. Raja Vidya Rajaguyam
Raja
Raja Vidya Rajagumyam
Pavitram Idamuttamam
Pavitram Idamuttamam
Pratyakshaavagamam Dharmayam
Pratyakshaavaganam Dharmayam
Susukum Kartam Avyayam.
Sukham
Kartyam
kartam
Avyavam
Yes, sorry. Susukam Kartam Avyayam.
Sukham Kartavyam Avyayam.
Okay, I'll read this sloka once again. Raja Vidya Rajaguyam Pavitram Idam Uttamam Pratyakshaavagamam Dharmayam Susukam Kartam Avyayam. Can anyone read the translation by raising a hand? Yes, Vijay Kalyani Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge because it gives direct perception of the self by realization. It is perfection of religion. It is everlasting and it is joyfully performed.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. As I told you, this knowledge is king of knowledge. If you ask me what is the king of knowledge, this Bhagavad Gita is the king of knowledge. And Krishna is saying this is Rajavidya Rajaguyam. For example, I gave you book. I gave you everything to you. Okay, in book I have written everything, and I'm saying you it's a secret. Is it secret if I openly declare to you in a written form and I'm saying it's secret? Is it little confusing? Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Why Krishna said this is Rajavidya? Okay, for all the Vidyas, for all the Vedas, you take whatever it may be, but for all the Vidyas, this is a king of knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita is a king of knowledge, Rajavidya. And Krishna immediately saying Raja Guyam. Guyam means, just now we discussed, it's most confidential. Okay, if it is in the written form, how it will become more confidential? Okay, the reason is, if you're not here from a Guru Parampara, you cannot understand Bhagavad Gita. You try to read by yourself without the purport, you will get lot of confusion. Earlier also, before coming to iskcon, I had a Bhagavad Gita. When I opened it, I tried to read it. I did not get anything. The reason is, it is Guyam. We don't know the secrets of Bhagavad Gita unless and until you hear from a authentic parampara, authentic person. Otherwise, you cannot enjoy it. Okay, have you ever noticed it by trying to read the slokas by yourself? Have you ever experienced it?
Yes, before coming to ISKCON, even I had the same experience.
Right?
Yes,
Right
I also
interpretation
noticed
cannot
it,
be done by
Prabhuji.
ourselves. Yes, we may have many questions. Okay, if the questions are not clarified, okay, we cannot enjoy this. That the reason Krishna used the word Rajavidya Rajaguyam, and he said Pavitram. Okay, very Pavitram. This knowledge is very pure. Okay, Idamuttamam is saying very confidential knowledge. Okay, just by relation you can enjoy it. And Rajavidya Rajaguyam Pavitram Idamuttamam. Pratyakshaavagamam means by direct experience. Uttama means transcendental. Okay. Pavitra means nothing but we can call it as pure. Okay. And this is Pavitram, purest, and Uttamam, transcendental. Pratyaksham, by direct experience, we can understand this. Okay. The principle of religion. And Krishna is saying, Susukam Kartum Avyayam. Very happily we can perform it. For example, if I ask you, okay, what you have to do in Bhakti Yoga, what you have to do, I'll just say you, just eat, okay, and dance. Is it difficult process?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay. Earlier process we discussed is Ashtanga Yoga, going to forest, sitting on a kushagra, not an high platform, low platform, okay, keeping our concentration in between the eyebrows. We have to leave this soul from the one of the holes, especially if you leave your soul from this area, then your life will be successful. These things we have discussed. Is it easy task?
No, Prabhu.
No. But if I ask you what you have to do, bhakti, what you have to do? Okay, whatever activity you do, make it center as Krishna. That's it. Okay. For example, before eating, offer that food to Krishna. Okay. Before doing any work, remember Krishna. And what we have to do, if you go to especially temples, what they will do? Morning they will wake up and in Mangalarti they will dance. We also wants to dance, enjoy. By paying, we are going and trying to enjoy. In pubs and bars, okay, many people spend a lot of money, they go. And what they will do? They dance. In iskcon temples, morning come Mangalarti and dance, free of course. Okay, and after that, they will eat prasadam. Again, in the afternoon, they do some services. Again, in the evening, they take prasadam. Again, in the kirtan, they will dance. This is not a difficult process. Only thing we are not enjoying it. That's the reason we are finding it difficult. But this bhakti is very easy. If you know about this bhakti, then we can develop our relationship with Krishna and we can enjoy the process also. That's the reason this process is okay, very simple. Just chant and dance and go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, this process is very easy. And Arjuna asks why people don't accept it. Why people don't accept it? The problem with the persons is, I'll give you one simple example. You can understand it very easily. Okay, I come to know I'm having some problem, stomach problem. Okay, and one of my friends suggested that there is a famous doctor in Kim's hospital. Go and take his appointment. Definitely you will get rid out of the problem. And I took the appointment by calling and I waited for 1 month. After 1 month, they gave an appointment. I went by taking leave. I went there. Okay, I was in line. After 3-4 hours, okay, my turn has come. After entering into the cabin of the doctor studied my case by all the reports and he said, okay, only problem for you is, okay, just simply take lemon juice. Your problem will be solved. Okay. He said simple solution so that I can get rid of the problem. Can I say, are you doctor? Okay. I waited for you for 1 month. Okay. I waited in line for 4-5 hours. Okay. You are simply saying to drink lemon juice. Are you doctor or what? He has not given injection to me. Okay. He has not given 4-5 varieties of tablets. How can I say that I can get rid of the problem? Okay. For others, the medicine may be required. For you, only lemon juice is required. Can you say that a doctor is bad?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
I have to use that lemon juice for some days. If I get rid of the problem, then my problem is solved. But we have a perception. Okay, no, I have to take appointment. Okay, he has to check, he has to do so many tests and he has to do operation. Okay, then only I will get rid of the problem. Okay, according to the problem, he will suggest the medicine. Similarly, Krishna said, who is the creator of this material world and spiritual world, he himself saying that this process is very easy, joyfully, we should perform, but we don't have a faith. That's the reason we are finding difficult process. But if you follow simple process, then our life becomes very successful and purposeful. I'll tell you simple story so that you can enjoy it. Actually, Narada Muni, okay, in his previous life, is a Dasi Putra. As even though he was a Dasi Putra, because of association of a saintly person, during Chaturmasa, 4 saintly person came to their village and started spending some time in their village. At the time, his mother went and done some service to them. During that service, whatever activities they are doing, it is observed very carefully. And he has taken their Mahaprasadam also, whatever the remnants, the leftover remnants, by their permission, he took that remnants and he started enjoying that process. After that, when he leave the body, okay, when unfortunately, mother left his body, he never thought that, okay, my misfortune like that, he never thought. He learned that process and he happily went to the forest, even the small boy, without any problem. He started going to the saintly person's area, especially like forest. He went to forest, he went to the lakes where main greatly sages are started living. He practiced spirituality, and in this life itself, he means when he leave his body, he got a transcendental body as a Narada Muni. Okay, he got a Veena. Then every time he chant this Narayana mantra, Narayana, like that, he can travel from any planet. Without permission, he can enter into the Vaikunta also. Okay, where Lakshmi Devi and Vishnu Murti are enjoying their conjugal relations, at that place also he can go without permission. You can imagine, just by doing bhakti, okay, simple, easy process, he could get the spiritual body. Not only that, by his association, many people turned into devotees like Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, you name like Ratnakar, who is a dacoit. Okay, he has become a Valmiki Maharshi by the association of Narada Muni. This process is very easy. Narada Muni is a great preacher for us. Okay, we have to take in this example and we have to practice this bhakti. This process is very easy. Okay, but we don't believe in this. Okay, actually, in one day of Brahma, there are 1,000 yugas. One yuga, one yuga, 4 yugas will come, like Treta Yuga, the Draupadi Yuga, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Draupadi Yuga, Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga itself, for like 32,000 years, like that, if you calculate it into 4 into 1,000, in that is only one day of Brahma. In that one day of Brahma, Krishna comes and perform these activities just to please us. By seeing his wonderful activities, we try to become Bhakta, but we don't believe in them. But you look at if you look at Srila Prabhupada, okay, just he went to foreign countries without money. He's not famous in India, he's not famous all over the world. Just by chanting, it transferred many people all over the world just by giving bhakti. This bhakti process is very easy. There are different processes like Shravanam, means hearing. What you are doing is Shravanam. What I am doing is Kirtanam. Okay, by doing this Shravanam and Kirtanam, Smaranam will come. When you go to the sleep, you may get some trance, like divine dreams, you may get it. This is called Smaranam. Okay, Archanam. Okay, go and worship Supreme Personality, or Pada Sevanam. Lakshmi Devi is doing Pada Sevanam. Okay, Vandanam. Okay, worship Supreme Personality, or bend and do the Dandavat Pranam. Okay, Dasyam. Hanuman has done it. Okay, done some service to him. Okay, Sakyam, Arjuna, as a friendship, he has done it. Atmanivedanam, Bali Maharaj has done it. Okay, simple, any one process. In Navavida Bhakti, you take any one process, simply by taking one process, you can liberate from this material world. But Arjuna, after hearing all these things, he was very happy. But he asked, why not people all take this Bhakti? Can anyone guess why all people will not take this Bhakti? Can anyone guess what might be the reason?
Lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge. Okay, very good.
Lack of faith.
Haribo, this is a perfect answer, because they don't have faith in devotional services. And Krishna says with an answer, we're going to see that sloka. I'll share the screen and we'll see what is that sloka. Krishna said. Okay. Because of time, we are not reading all the slokas, but we will see the translation. Can anyone read the translation by raising your hand? Hare Krishna. Yes, Radha Sharma Mati, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Those who are not faithful in the devotional service cannot attend me or conquer of enemies. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death in this material world.
Okay. Krishna is saying that because of faith, they don't believe. Okay, as I told you, not in Kali Yuga, people are not believing. When Krishna himself, when started performing wonderful activities, even Devi Devatas used to shower flowers on Krishna for doing some wonderful activities. People are afraid about Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Kamsa. He killed, okay, elegantly, like simply killed. But even though they don't believe, forget about Kali Yuga, when Krishna done pastimes, in front of him, he showed the Rupa also. He showed the Vishwarupa also, even though Duryodhana could not believe. He said, actually, he's doing some magic show. If he's doing magic show, you can also do that magic show, no? But he cannot do it. Even though they not appreciate Supreme Personality of Godhead as God, because they don't have faith on Krishna. If you remember our first day session, okay, Duryodhana started talking about all his Maharadi, his Tiradi, like that. He started talking about all the person. He did not talk about Krishna. Have you ever noticed that? Hope you remember. We discussed in first chapter.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
This is a problem. Okay, actually 3 types of bhaktas are there. Okay, the person who is having full faith, what is the difference? The person is having no faith. Okay, many people, they will go with material desire. Krishna, I want job, Krishna. That's it, nothing. He will forget. After getting job, he will not come to temple also. Second class of devotee, they regularly come to temple, but they don't have proper knowledge. Like complete knowledge they may not have, but they have faith. Like if you ask anyone, okay, are you practicing bhakti? They will say yes. If they ask any questions, they may not answer, but they will have faith on Krishna. This is second class. And third class is they will have complete faith and they will have knowledge also. And Krishna said he is a first class devotee. Okay, they can easily liberate from this material world. Recently, like ISRO launched this rocket. Okay, if you want to send rocket out of this gravitational force, the rocket has to go with the speed of 11 kilometers per second. In second, it has to travel 11 kilometers. You can imagine. Then only we can go out of this gravitational force. Okay, to go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, for our qualification is first thing is faith. If you have faith, then you are eligible to enter into spiritual world. That faith we have to develop. That faith will not automatically come to you. Okay, you have to hear this type of lectures, then you can develop faith. And Krishna told about many slokas, by me, my unmanifested form, the entire universe is pervaded. Okay, all beings are in me only. Krishna says this. Already we saw with an example. Okay, as this Kantimala, okay, consists of tulsi. Actually, can you see rope? Can you see rope? Which is holding this Kantimala? Can you see this?
Yes,
No,
Prabhuji.
You cannot see, but because of that only it is staying together. Similarly, all beings are in him. Krishna is saying that, and yet everything that is created does not rest in me. He is saying that, okay, behold of my mystic opulence, although I am the maintainer of all the living beings and I am everywhere. I am part of this cosmic. Okay, even though he says that I am created everything, but I am not the part of it. Example is we have taken Prime Minister. Even though in country, okay, he is a Prime Minister, okay, we cannot say that Prime Minister is living in the jail. Can you say that Prime Minister is living in the jail?
No, Prabhuji.
Prime Minister, based on his wish, he may come to jail and he may go. It is based on his wish. These things we have to understand. And Krishna is asking Arjuna, understand that, okay, the mighty wind blowing everywhere, rest always in the sky. All created beings are resting me. Krishna is saying that. And Krishna is saying one more thing, 7th shloka. Okay, millennium after millennium, okay, when devastation occur, all living beings enter into me. Again, after some time, they will come out by my potency. Krishna is saying, by my potency, I created them again. The whole cosmic order is under me. Under my will, it automatically manifests again and again. And under my will, it annihilated at the end. When Krishna wants, then you will come into existence. If Krishna wants, okay, that you have to go out of this world, then you will go. There is a saying also, Rakhe Krishna Mare Kon, Mare Krishna Rakhe Kon. If Krishna decide, I want to save this person, okay, let all worlds stand opposite to you, Krishna will save you. If Krishna decide, I will kill you, let all worlds stay with you, but no one can protect you also. This is a saying of Krishna. Okay, if you know about his potency, then we will understand how great God is. Okay, and Krishna is saying, okay, oh Dhanunjaya means the person. His names, Krishna, Arjuna is having many names. At one point, he is calling as Dhanunjaya. Okay, all this work cannot bind me. For example, whatever work Krishna is doing, Krishna never says that this binds him. Whereas whatever works which we do, it will bind us. Okay, but I am ever detached from all these material activities, seated through neutral. Krishna is a neutral person, as a Paramatma, he will seated in your heart and he will see what you're doing is right or wrong. Okay, this material nature, which is my one of my energy, only one of my energy, like that Krishna is having many energy. Okay, this one of my energy is working under my direction, producing all moving, non-moving beings. Krishna is saying, okay, fools. Okay, coming back to Arjuna question, that why all people don't surrender to you. Krishna is giving the answer. Fool deride me when I descend in human form. They don't know my transcendental nature as the supreme Lord. Okay, we have taken example of Duryodhana. When Krishna was personally present in front of him, he killed many people, and after that also, you don't believe Krishna is doing just magic show. If he's doing magic show, just go and play with Krishna. See what will happen to you. Okay, this type of fools. Okay, when Krishna comes, they will think that, hey, as a human being, he has come. Okay, as I given you example of, for example, a person who is in jail. Can he say that, Prime Minister also done crime, that's the reason he came inside the jail? Can anyone say like that?
No, Prabhuji.
If he say like this, what we will call him?
Fool.
We call him as a fool. Okay, those who are bewildered are attracted by demonic and atheistic views. Okay, Krishna is giving this conclusion. Okay, those who are demonic about Krishna is atheistic, like they don't believe in Supreme Personality of Godhead. Their hope for liberation is not there. They cannot liberate from this world. Krishna is saying that, oh son of Partha, those who are not deluded, great souls under my protection of divine nature, they all fully engaged in devotional service because of me as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. They can liberate from this material world. Krishna is giving this. Okay, those who are Mahatmas. Who is Mahatmas? Generally, by namesake, can we call him as a Mahatma?
No, Prabhuji.
If you can understand Krishna completely, then we can call him as a Mahatma, like great souls. Okay, you look at many exalted persons are there. They accepted Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's the reason they get liberated from this material world. Okay, and great soul under the protection of my divine nature, they're fully engaged in devotional services. Krishna is saying that they are fully engaged in devotional services. They will attain Supreme Personality of Godhead. What they will do? Okay, Arjuna is asking what they will do. Krishna is saying, always chant my glories, enduring with great determination, bowing down before me. This great soul perpetually worship me with devotion. Okay, just now we discussed Navavida Bhakti. If you know the greatness of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then we will hear more about him. The Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, like that, we can follow this Navavida Bhakti and we can go back home, back to Godhead. Others who engage in the sacrifice of civilization of knowledge, worship the Supreme Lord. Okay, actually, it means they think that another thing is there is no need to worship Supreme Personality of Godhead. If they think like that, their life will be doomed. Krishna is saying that there is no hope for them liberation. Okay, and Krishna is saying, okay, I am the father of this universe. Krishna first time is saying, I am the father, I am the mother. Okay, I am the grandson, like means nothing but he is everything. Krishna is saying that I am everything for you. I am the object of knowledge. I am the purifier. Krishna is giving many examples and is asking him to surrender. And he's saying, I am the goal and sustainer for all the living beings, but we don't believe in his words. And we try to do our, with our little knowledge, we try to do and try to make little arrangements and we try to become happy. But we cannot become happy. Krishna is saying about these things in our next slokas. Let me share the slides and we will go to the slides and we'll discuss more about these things. Okay, these are the characteristics of confidential knowledge. Just now we discussed it. Raja Vidya, what is Raja Vidya? Rajaguyam. Okay, Pavitram, purest of knowledge. Uttamam, Pratyaksha means protection of religion. Susukam, very joyfully we can perform, but we are not performing it. Okay, the reason, okay, is given by inconceivable relation. That is from 9.4 to 9.10. Okay. There is a sloka in 9.10. Krishna is saying that Maya Dikshana Prakriti Suyate Chacharacharam Etu Nane Kanteya Jagat Vipra Vartate. Can anyone read this translation? Yes, Harshini Mataji, word.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. This material nature, which is one of my energies, is working under my direction, O son of Kunti, producing all moving and non-moving beings. Under its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again. Hare Krishna.
Krishna is saying under my direction, Krishna direction, everything is working. We cannot say that it is automatically working. Krishna said, under my direction, this word is very important. Under his direction only, everything is working. It is inconceivable. But what will happen, as I mentioned, K-I, till now we discussed it, we will discuss about N, nothing but non-worship. Those who worship like foolish persons, what they will do, we will discuss it. There is an immediate sloka, that 11th sloka, we'll try to read, and anyone devotee, please raise your hand and please read this translation also. Okay, the sloka goes like this: Avajananti ma muda manusham tanum ashritam parambhavo ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. So there is a spell mistakes, I'll correct this. Yes, we'll go and give chance to Uma Mataji, go ahead.
Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature as the Supreme Lord of all that
B. Okay, Krishna said, fools, they don't know about my transcendental activity. Krishna's activity is transcendental. They don't know. The reason is they get bewildered. Okay, there is a sloka also, and they will reject Krishna. Okay, sloka goes like this. We will read sloka also. I'll share the screen. Okay, Anita Mataji, you please read the translation. I'll read this sloka. Moga samoga karmano moga jnana vichetasaha rakshashim asurim chaiva prakritim mohinim shrita. Please read it, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Those who are thus bewildered are attracted by demonic and atheistic views. In that deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated.
Krishna is saying that if you reject Krishna, then your hope for liberation, there is no hope for liberation. Krishna is saying this. Okay, if you want liberation, then what Mahatmas will do? Okay, we already discussed it. We will read the sloka. Who is Mahatma? Okay, Krishna clearly explained about this. It's not a title. Okay, I am taking this title. I am a Mahatma. Okay, the sloka goes like this: Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashritaha bhajanti ananya manaso jnatva bhutadim avyayam. Can anyone read the translation? Sapna Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. O son of Partha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible.
Okay, he's giving the meaning for Mahatmas. If you don't know the meaning of Mahatma, you have to read this sloka. Krishna is saying that those who are not deluded, the great soul under my protection of divine nature, they're fully engaged in devotional service. Mahatma means he will fully engaged in devotional service because they know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the original. Hare Krishna, please be on mute. Okay, then what are the activities of Mahatma? Okay, just we had the like qualification of Mahatma. Then what are his activities? Let's see what are the activities of the Mahatmas. Okay, in 9.14, Krishna clearly said. Can anyone read it by raising your hand? Please raise your hand. I will try to give chance to the new ones also. Yes, Surendra Kumar Prabhu, go ahead.
Namaste Prabhu. Activities of Mahatma 9.14. Kirtanya, always chanting.
Okay.
Dridha Brata. Dridha Brata with a fixed vow. Namasyanta, offering ovations. Nitya Yukta, always engaged.
These are the activities of Mahatma. They always chant the glories of Krishna. Okay, Dridhavrata, with fixed wow, they will do it. And they offer obeisances to Supreme Personality of World, and they always engage. These are the activities of Mahatma. These are the activities of Mahatma. Okay, other type of worshippers, Krishna talked about 9.15 to 9.25. Okay, can anyone read this? Please raise your hand. Those who want to read. Yes, Sarshini Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. The indirect worshippers. Ekatvena, in oneness. Prakritatvena, diverse as many. Bahuda Vishwato Mukha, in universal form. Hare Krishna.
Okay, other types of worship. Actually, many people have a misconception. Okay, they don't believe Supreme Personality of Godhead as a person. Okay, Ekatvena, they want to become oneness with Supreme Personality of Godhead, and they diverse as many also. Okay, and in universal form. Okay, Krishna is a universal form. Let worship universal form like that. They will say. But Krishna is saying that I am the father of all this universe, mother, I'll support. Okay, and like that, Krishna is saying that this is the knowledge, I am the object of knowledge. Krishna is saying, I am the object of knowledge. Okay, purify is a purifier. But what happens, okay, how Krishna reciprocate with Mahatmas? There is a wonderful sloka. Okay, we'll try to recite this sloka. This sloka is at 9.22. Okay, I'll share the screen and we will read this sloka also. Okay. Anyascintayanto mam ye jnana paripashate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyam. Can anyone read this? Yes, Radha Sharma Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have.
Okay, Krishna is giving, okay, generally these all slokas, okay, many advertisement people, they take and they will publicize their ads. Krishna is saying that, Ananya Chintayantamam, okay, those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form. Krishna is saying that, guarantee, it's guarantee, I personally carry what they like and I preserve what they have. Krishna is saying that. And one person, actually, there is a story also regarding this. I'll try to explain the story. And what happens to others, okay, those who not
Prabhuji,
surrender to, yes?
Prabhuji, that word like deserve what they have, Lord Krishna is saying, no?
Okay.
That means what, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I'm going to explain to you, Mataji, regarding that only.
Okay.
Actually, one time, he's a great devotee. Every time he used to worship Supreme Personality of Godhead. Array, it's already 8:59. Can I extend it for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes like that? Is it okay for everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Thank you so
Prabhuji.
much. Sorry, I'm not aware of time. I'm seeing the time. Okay, coming back to this sloka, I will not extend maximum like 10, 15 minutes, not more than that. Please, because this is most confidential knowledge, please, I request all the devotees, please listen attentively. Okay, one time it is so happened, as a great devotee of Krishna, okay, always he used to read Bhagavad Gita, okay, he used to read Srimad Bhagavatam. One time when he was reading this, okay, and he was thinking that, okay, I am exclusively devotion I have towards Supreme Personality of Godhead, and I'm always meditating on him. And Krishna is saying that I carry what they lack. Okay, but being a Brahmana, I should not work for salary. I'm not working. But if I'm going for Madhukari, means I'm for begging alms from door to door, I'm not getting that food also. Okay, this sloka is not applicable, I think, like that. Yes, okay, with pen, he cutted that line. And after that, okay, and next day again, he has to go for his duty, no? He has to go for Madhukari. He went for Madhukari. That time, two young boys visited their home. Okay, one looks bluish in color, one looks white in color. Okay, they came with all materials, whatever they needed throughout the life, not for one time, throughout the life, what he needed, they brought all the items and they knocked the door. And that Patni, Guru Patni opened the door and she was surprised by looking at these two boys. They look transcendental. And she was spellbound. She not uttering a word also. After some time, she came into consciousness and she asked, "Who are you?" He said, actually, they said, "I am like your husband's servants." Okay, like Shikshas. Okay, as servants, we are working under him. Okay, he is our master. Why you came? Actually, your husband is very angry on us. Actually, he told us to carry something to you. I brought these items. You please keep. And all his kitchen was full, as if like gold plates, whatever you name anything, everything was provided to them. And she said, actually, you please wait. You came from a long distance. I think you brought so many items. Let me cook some items for you. I'll offer you. Actually, he said, no. Actually, your husband is very angry. We have to leave as early as possible. And when they are going out, the person who is bluish in complexion, there was a scratch mark on his backside. Okay, as if something has burned, like some iron rod, they took it, and if they place it on their backside of a person, how marks will form, same mark was there. And she was surprised and she asked, actually, you look so beautiful. What happened to your back? And he said, actually, your husband is very angry on us. Okay, he scolded us. And he was thinking, I never seen any disciple to my husband's, never seen any assistants. These boys looks very transcendental. My husband never gets angry on me. How he will get angry on others? Okay, this person, this boy is saying that he scolded him. Okay, but she was in transcendental bliss. Right? She don't know that what's happening to him. And after some time, his husband came. And he was surprised. Every part of his home has transformed, and he was looking here and there in confusion. And his wife brought palatable dishes like chappan bhog, like never he had it. From years together, he's not having that. He got a chappan bhog in his plate. He was surprised. And he's looking at the plate also, looks like a golden plate. I don't have a plastic plate also to eat. Where from this golden plate has come? Actually, the wife started saying, I don't know, your two assistants came and given everything for us. Actually, I'm having one question to you. Why you are getting angry on those persons? You scolded him. He's such a nice boy. Why you scolded him? And he said, look, wait. My assistant. I myself don't have anything in my life, and you're calling I have assistants. Okay, what happened? You please tell me exactly. Then she started telling, actually, two boys came. One is blue in complexion, another one is white in complexion. They came, and she started explaining all this story. Actually, the jnana which is there in our persons also, it will be given by Supreme Personality. Within no time, you can identify the two boys who came, none other than Krishna and Balram, and he was crying a lot because from many days I am looking for their darshan. You are so fortunate you got their darshan. I'm so fortunate. I don't believe in them. That's the reason I scratched in the book, and he went and opened the book. There was no line which was cut. The cut has been transferred to the Krishna body. This is the meaning of what you lack, Krishna will provide you. But only thing, you should have a faith. If you have a faith, Krishna will provide you what you lack. This is about faith. Okay, what will happen to other person, those who worship other Devi Devatas, and Krishna saying that they have to take birth again. Yesterday also we discussed one sloka. Can anyone remember the sloka? Okay, the sloka goes like this. Actually, in yesterday sloka, I'm reading it. Okay, the sloka goes like this: Brahma bhunar loka punaravartanarjuna mamupetyetu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. Krishna is clarifying again here. Yanti deva vartan devan pitran yanti pitravata bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajnopi mam. Okay, can anyone read this translation? Yes, Sapan Prabhu, go ahead. Sapan Prabhu, we cannot hear you. Yes, Ashrita Sai Pandula Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the, what is that, Prabhuji?
Ancestors.
Ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings. And those who worship me will live with me.
Okay, Krishna is giving the answer. Okay, Krishna never says that you have to only worship. Krishna says you wish, whatever you wish, you go and worship. Some people actually they will put their grandfather's great-grandfather photo and they start worshipping them as if as a supreme personality of God. Krishna never says don't worship. Krishna is saying Yanti Deva Vrtan Devan, means those who worship Devi Devatas, they will go to Devi Devatas planet. For example, if you worship Indra, you will go to Indra Loka. Okay, if you worship, okay, Pitran Yanti Pitravata, there is a Pitraloka. Okay, you go to Pitraloka. Okay, Bhutan Yanti Bhuteja. Okay, if you worship ghosts, you will go to the ghost planet. Okay, Yanti Mat Yajnopi Mam, those who worship me, they will come back to me. This is the conclusion given by Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, it's your wish. Now you want to pray to whomever you want to pray, you can pray. Krishna never says you have to pray only me, otherwise I will kill you. Krishna never says. Anyway, Krishna never says that you have to, okay, you have to pray me, otherwise I will put revolver, I will shoot you. Krishna never says like this. Like terrorist never says you have to worship only. Krishna never says like that. Your wish. Okay. Krishna never says you should not worship Devi Devatas. Okay. Krishna asks you worship whatever you want, you worship. But problem is, as I mentioned you before coming to Krishna consciousness, I know about only two lokas. Okay, that is Swarga and Naraka. If I do bad activities, I'll go to Naraka. If I go to good activities, I'll go to Swarga. Okay, I may enjoy some time over there. Okay, by worshipping Devas, I may go to transcendental world, means spiritual, not spiritual world, like Swarga Loka. I may spend some time. But Krishna said, Brahma Bhuvanar Loka Punaravartana Arjuna. Again, after completing of your karmic balance, again you have to come back to this material world. Again, you have to take birth. Then it's your decision whether going there, enjoy for some time, again come here, you struggle. It's like, okay, company generally give VL, means vacation leave. Okay, during vacation you can go anywhere. They'll give you some money also. In my company earlier, they used to give us like VL encashment, some cash also they used to give. If we keep our bills, we can go any part of in India, we can go. So many people went to Andaman Nicobar because it's also part. It's also part of India, like that they went. After vacation, okay, 7 days vacation, 7 days leave, they're enjoying a lot. Company has given some money also. Can they enjoy forever there?
No, Prabhuji.
No,
They
Prabhuji.
cannot enjoy. After VL is over, again they have to come here, they have to work. Similarly, Krishna is saying, when you have price credits, you go to, okay, Swargaloka, again, after completing of this price credit, you have to come back, again, you have to work here. Krishna is saying that. Then it's your decision. Whatever you want to do, you do it. Krishna never forcibly says, you do this, you do that. Krishna never says these things. Okay, if you have proper knowledge, then you can worship Supreme Personality of World. Okay, and Krishna, and like this, Krishna has given many examples to Arjuna. Okay, what will happen to the persons who worship Devi Devatas, who worship ancestors? This information is given. And okay, Krishna, after listening all these things, he asked wonderful question. And he asked, what he asked is, okay, you are so supreme, then with what mood we have to worship you? Okay, Arjuna is expecting that I don't have some diamonds, precious jewelers, these jewelers, lots of money, wealth, I have to worship with you. Krishna is asking, Arjuna is asking to Krishna. Krishna is clarifying this question also. What he's saying, this is a famous sloka. We'll all of us try to read this sloka. Okay, you'll enjoy this. If you read this sloka, you'll enjoy this. Okay. I'll share the screen. We'll all of us try to read. Please read after me. Patram pushpam phalam toyam.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam.
Yo me bhaktya prayashyati.
Yo me bhaktya prayashyate.
Tadaham bhaktya upartam.
Tadaham bhaktya papartam.
Asnami prayatatmanaha.
Asnami prayatatmanaha.
Let's see, Krishna, what is asking you to worship with what things? Okay, Uma Mataji, go ahead.
If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit or water, I will accept it.
Okay. It's very simple to please Supreme Personality of Godhead. Patram. What is Patram?
Leaves.
Patra means leaf. Pushpam means
Flower.
flower. Okay. Patram Pushpam Phalam means
Fruit.
Toyam means water. Water. You accept this. You offer this, I'll accept it. Krishna never says that diamond jewelry, Benz car, okay, crores of bank balance, you offer. Krishna never says. Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Okay, next line is very important. Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Yo me bhakta prayashyata. With devotion you offer me, I'll be very much pleased. Okay, one time it has so happened to just please Supreme Personality awarded. He asking Supreme Personality awarded, please come in this Kali Yuga, please deliver these people. Advaitacharya worship Krishna with tulasi leaf, with sandalwood pulp. He just offered it to Krishna. You look at the picture also at the feet of the Krishna, exactly at bottom, where I'm pointing the finger. Every devotee in ISKCON temple, they offer tulasi leaf at the lotus feet of the Krishna. With love, they will offer. Krishna see your unconditional love. Okay, it does not mean that, okay, I'll always offer Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam when I go to temple. Okay, he's talking about all category of people. Okay, you offer this, Krishna will definitely accept it, but austerity as per your capacity. For example, you have 10 crores of rupees. If you come to temple, if you put 100 rupees in undi, and the person who is having only 1,000 rupees income, he came and put 10 rupees in undi. Who is great? Tell me.
Who earned 100 rupees?
Who put
Who
only?
got, who gave 10 rupees?
10
Who
rupees.
gave 10 rupees? Krishna see the percentage. Okay, how you are reciprocating with him. Money-wise, it may look 100 rupees is more compared to 10 rupees. But Krishna never sees what you offer. Krishna sees what you kept it. Okay, even though 1,000 rupees he offered 10 rupees, even the crores of rupees he is having it is offered only 100 rupees. Krishna sees the percentage and Krishna sees the love, with what love you are offering to him. Otherwise, if you give anything to him, Krishna don't accept it. Whatever you do, Krishna is saying that simple process, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, okay, or give away, okay, whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Okay, we are doing that's it, nothing more than that. Okay, we try to eat. Before eating, we offer that foodstuff to Krishna. Okay, it becomes a naivedya to Krishna. After that, it will become a prasadam to me. Whatever activity when you're doing, just take the blessings of Krishna. Just starting of the class also, we are taking the blessings of Krishna. That's it. Whatever activities you do, doubted in Krishna consciousness, then your life becomes purposeful. Krishna is giving a concluding also. In this way, you will freed from the bondage of work, and its auspicious and inauspicious results will not act on you. Okay, with your mind fixed on me in these principles of renunciation, you will be liberated and you will come back to me. And Krishna is giving one more things also, a few more things also. Okay, Krishna is saying, I envy no one, and I'm not partial also. Krishna is not partial. Okay, Krishna has given me 30 hours. Krishna has given 24 hours to you. Am I right?
No, Prabhuji.
No.
No.
Is Krishna is partial?
No, Prabhuji.
Krishna has given equally to everyone, but whoever renders some service unto me in devotion, Krishna is saying he is a friend to me. I am also a friend to me, friend to him. And for example, when you started practicing some bhakti, knowingly or unknowingly you commit some mistakes. Okay, Krishna is saying that, okay, the person, even after committing mistakes, if he engaged in devotional services, he is considered to be a saintly and is properly situated in determination. And Krishna is saying he quickly comes back to me, and he will be righteous and he will be peaceful also. Okay, and Krishna is saying you declare it boldly to everyone. You may ask me why Krishna is asking devotees to declare it boldly. Means, okay, Krishna sometimes may lie. Okay, oh, Krishna never lies. Actually, it's our understanding that he is lying. There is a beautiful pastime regarding this. Can I share with you all?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Okay, I may take 2-3 minutes more. Okay, and we will see how Krishna reciprocate, how Krishna does not envy anyone. These things we will see. Actually, one time when Krishna, okay, in Vrindavan, he used to do so many wonderful activities. In that, he used to steal butter also. One time he got caught-handed, means red-handedly caught two gopis, and it was everything is there, like everything is there, proof is there, everything is there. Yashoda Mata asked, okay, makan kaya kya? In Hindi, she started asking, makan kaya kya? So, it means Krishna is saying, mai nahi kaya makan, mai nahi kaya makan. Like that 3 times he said, means I have never eaten makan, mai nahi kaya makan. And after some time, Yashoda Mata asked, you tell me, otherwise, like that, she emotionally started asking. Then at the end, Krishna said, mai nahi kaya makan. Means I only ate the makan. The Krishna words are difficult to understand. Okay, first he said, mai nahi kaya. Okay, now Krishna is saying, mai nahi kaya. Mai nahi kaya. Okay, Krishna never lies, but it is our understanding. Okay, we may take it in a different way, but Krishna is never says that, and is asking his devotees. Sometimes you may not believe, but you believe my words of the devotees. Okay, Prahlad Maharaj said, okay, you crack any stamba, means any pillar, Narasimha Swami will come out. He was such a daring person. He challenged his father. You break any pillar. He started asking, is in pillar? Is in pillar? And Narasimha Swami waiting in all the pillars. Okay, I may cheat everyone, but my words of the devotee should not never go in vain. And he's waiting in all the pillars. Immediately when he cracked the one pillar, he came out. Actually, Hiranyakashipu was so confident, I only built this pillar. I never kept Narasimha Swami inside. How he will come? With material conception, he's looking at, but Krishna is spiritual. He can come out from anywhere. Okay, and the atoms, the cement which is used, created by Krishna only. In that also Krishna is there. They don't know it. Krishna came on and he killed him. And we are coming to the end of the slides. We will have this conversation and we'll go ahead. Okay, different path of destination. Okay, criteria and Krishna consciousness versus other Devi Devatas. This difference already we discussed it. Okay, and we discussed about this sloka also. Patram Pushpam Paramtam. In devotion, we have to try to offer KING, G, glories of devotional services. And this is the essence. Okay, we discussed, we have to eat only Krishna Prasadam. We have to try to give charity. We have to do austerities, meditate on Krishna. Then we will get freedom. Okay, if we get freedom, then how we will get freedom? By regulated principles of freedom. Okay, generally we see that rope is, okay, tied to the kite, but because of the rope only, the kite is flying. If rope is broke, if I'm thinking I should get freedom, initially it may looks like it's flying high, but it will fall low. Okay, better to get connected to the rope. And his Lord is partial. Just now we discussed, Krishna is no, I envy no one, but nor I'm partial to anyone. I'm equal to all. Okay, Krishna reciprocate accordingly. Even if the 70% temporary falls down, but with the determination, if he is properly situated, Krishna is saying that you consider him as, okay, right person. He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. This also just now we discussed it. And coming to the last slokas of Bhagavad Gita, okay, Krishna is saying essence of all the essence. As I told you, this is the essence of all Bhagavad Gita. We all of us try to read this sloka. This is very, very important sloka. Please read after me. Manmana bhavamad bhakto.
Manmanam bhavamana bhavamad bhakto.
Madhyaji mam namaskuru.
Madhyajiva mama namaskuru.
Mam eva shashi yuktaivam.
Mame Veshashu Devam
Atmana matparayanam.
Atmana Matparayanam.
Okay, read the concluding sloka. Can anyone please raise your hand and try to read? Yes, Sapan Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Engage your mind always in thinking of become my devotee, offer obeisances to me, and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. Hare Krishna.
Frankly tell me, is it difficult to do these things?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji, no.
Engage your mind in Krishna. Think about this Krishna past activities. Generally, we are doing it mundane activities. Generally, we think about movies and other things. Instead of them, think about Krishna. And Krishna is saying, become my devotee. Instead of becoming fan of a person who is not having a qualities also, instead of becoming fan, become devotee of Krishna. And instead of going saluting to someone, okay, who's not praiseworthy, instead of that, go and offer obeisances to Krishna and worship me. By completely absorbed like this, surely you will come back to me. Krishna is giving a concluding word. Okay, if you can do this, if you can practice this, then you can also go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, this is about today's session. Just quickly see what is there for tomorrow. Okay, can anyone read? Radha Sharma Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The first one is hearing. The second one is essence of Gita. The third one is acceptance. The fourth one is reveals.
Okay, more total together it is called here. Okay, 10th chapter we are going to discuss. That's the reason Shravanam is very important. Okay, that is hearing is very important. Okay, thank you so much. I request all the devotees, please chant. Okay, today is very auspicious day. Shall we chant 18 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Yes, Prabhuji, of course.
Yes,
Hari Bol Prabhuji, Hari Bol. Sure.
We all of us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra for 18 times. Okay, please chant along with me. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for chanting this Hare Krishna mantra on this auspicious day. Why I asked you to chant 18 times is, if you chant one time, it's like an offer day. Generally, in many supermarkets, to attract you, they'll give you offer. Like today, if you come and purchase some jackfruit or some kiwi fruit, okay, market price is 25-30 rupees. Our price is only 10 rupees, 11 rupees. Like that, they will give you offer. On other items, a different issue that, okay, another items they'll increase the rate also. Okay, I'm not talking about that, but just to attract you, they'll give you offers so that we'll get attracted, like big millennium sale, independent sale, like that they will give you offers. Okay, the reason is to attract the customer. Similarly, Krishna has given Ekadashi so that just, okay, following this Ekadashi, your life becomes very successful and powerful. If you chant one time Hare Krishna Mantra and this day, it's equivalent to chanting 1,000 times. Means 18 into 1,000, 18,000 times you are chanting. Okay, that's the reason I asked you to chant this Hare Krishna Mantra for 18 times. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry for the shortcomings if anything is there in my speech or in my words. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Okay, if you have any questions, you can please ask me. Radha Sharma Mataji message, thank you for your great examples, Prabhuji. It's very easy to understand. Okay, it's all my gurus and Krishna Mercy Mataji. I got an opportunity to just do a postman job. Whatever I had, I'm just doing this postman job from my side. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your kind words. These kind words will go to my gurus and Supreme Personality. Yes, if you have any questions, you can please raise your hand and try to ask. Yes, Anita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I wanted to know that after this body, after the death of the body, I mean, if the person is in the pure devotional service, he understood the knowledge about the soul and super soul, and he attains the goal. I mean, he after death, he will reach to Goloka Vrindavan. That is guaranteed for a person. If he does perfect work, I mean, perfect practice, then who will come first to take out to the Golaka Vrindavan, Prabhuji?
Very good question. Okay, Krishna sends his dearest servants, persons, they will send him. Okay, okay, if you see Vishnu Dutas, looks like Vishnu, 400 form, like that, they will come and take back home, back to God. Vaikuntha Viman will come and they will take you back home, back to God. Okay, you may have some doubt also. For example, okay, I have practiced my devotional service. You know, Prabhu, you only saying that death is very painful. Okay, if I'm bedridden, okay, if no one is there to take care of me, okay, I'm not having some strength also to chant this mantra also. Then at that time, what will happen to me? Mataji has beautiful question. At that time, Krishna promised that I personally come. I personally come and I'll chant in your ears. Krishna said this.
And this was proved, Prabhuji. This was proved, I think, in Kerala or somewhere else. And Pujari was there. At that time, he was he was lying on the bed. Garuda Vahanam came and he was listening. Garuda Vahanam, Garuda Pakshi came and that Pakshi was listening to his words.
Okay. Okay, not only in like past Mataji, recent past, when Srila Prabhupada lay there, one of his disciples done wonderful service to Srila Prabhupada. Wonderful service. But during death time, he was bedridden. Okay, devotees put some this Hare Krishna mantra continuously near his ear so that he can hear it. But he's not having strength to talk also. At the time, okay, and at one day, fine day, he got up from the bed and he's saying, Prabhupada, I'm very happy you came. And like that, he died. Okay, he's not having strength to utter a word. He got out from his bed and he is, okay, in spiritual vision, he started talking to the person also. Okay, this has happened in devotee life. Okay, don't worry about that much. Krishna will take care. Only thing what we have to do is we have to do best from our side. Krishna do the rest for us. Do your best, Krishna do the rest.
Now I have another doubt, Prabhuji. Like as you know about me, sometimes I offer I should not say, but I am telling because I don't want to hurt anyone also. I offer medicines to God. And with the honey also I'll offer. I'll put on Tulsi Daram with that also. Is this correct, Prabhuji?
Okay. Straightforward answer, Mataji. God is transcendental. He will see your love. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhakta. With bhakti, if you offer, Krishna will accept it, Mataji. Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about other things also. Regarding this, there is a wonderful pastime. Okay. When time permits, definitely I'll narrate that pastime. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Radha Sharma Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, my question is like how to stop attachments from this material world, like from all the scenarios.
Okay. Simple answer, Mataji. For example, glass. In glass, there is complete air. If you want to remove air, it's not possible because always if you remove air, some other air will come and fill that position. Okay. Simply what you have to do, you have to fill the water. If you detach from this material world, means it's like filling the water. What water we have to fill? Means we have to attach to Krishna. When you attach to Krishna, then slowly we don't know that we are detached from this material world. That attachment will be like what type of attachment that we have to do with Krishna? With Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, automatically the detachment will go away from us.
Yeah, okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hope I answered your question, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, yes.
Okay, Sapan Prabhu asked beautiful question. Okay, generally, how to handle some desires which are arising in our body. Generally, if you see at some ages, because of hormones development inside our body, we will get some desires, especially opposite desires, like male will try to have association with female, female will try to have association with male. This type of desires will be there. Okay, for that, best thing is, Prabhu, generally what Acharya says is we have to control it with some practice. If we cannot control it, we have to make it as dharmic. Okay, how dharmic means? If you have some desires for that, better to marry and have a relation with her, then it will become dharma padda. It is called dharma. Okay, dharma patini. If you unite with some other persons, then it will not become dharma. Okay, it will become adharma. Okay, this is called dharma. Okay, in marriage also we do some praman. We take source. Okay, dharme cha, kame cha, mokshe cha, nati charami, like that we will call. Okay, in dharma, artha, kama, moksha also we have to help that opposite person. Okay, we know that we have some problems in our life. Okay, to overcome that, best thing is, okay, doubtless in Krishna consciousness means, okay, instead of doing illegally, you have to do, okay, as per dharma. Okay, better to marry a girl and have children, okay, in a dharmic way, and make them a Krishna devotees. Then your life becomes successful. That's it. Hope I answered your question, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I have a question. Like, why is Hare Krishna Maha Mantra not mentioned in Bhagavad Gita?
Your voice is very low, Prabhu. Is it only
Why
for
is
me?
Hare Krishna Maha Mantra not mentioned in Bhagavad Gita?
Hare Krishna mantra is not mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, Krishna said Satatam Kirtayantam. Okay, Krishna mentioned Hari. Hari is nothing but Hare Krishna Maha Mantra only, Prabhu. And many things, as I mentioned you, this is called Rajavidya, Prabhu. Many things, if you read it, we cannot understand it. For that, we need Guru. Rajavidya, Raja Guhyam. Guhyam means very secret, most confidential things. We cannot share it with our children directly. For example, children know that your father, you have property and everything. Will you disclose and will you write to you on your child name, Prabhu, at engage itself? Even though if you write, you don't hand over that paper and money to him because you'll keep it secret. Okay, when time comes, you'll give it to him. Similarly, this acharyas also, okay, when time comes, this Hare Krishna mantra will be given to him. Okay, till the time this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come, this is very confidential mantra. No one gets it very easily. Only because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercy, we got it very easily in this Kali Yuga also, because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hope I answered your question, Prabhu.
But
Hare Krishna. Sapan Prabhu, hope I answered your question.
yeah, got it, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, Anusha Mata is asking, Prabhuji, is moksha and back to Godhead both are same? Okay, I'll try to answer, Mataji. Actually, moksha and back to Godhead may not be same, Mataji. Sometimes, okay, because of some desires, as we mentioned, 3 types of realization are there. Okay, Brahman realization, Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization. In Brahman realization, you're thinking that God has no form. God has no form. Just want to meditate on Supreme, like Brahman, effulgence, like that, we will go. Okay, as I mentioned you, we will be there in that neutral position for some time and we'll come back. This is also one type of liberation only. Liberation from this material world. But even though, but you are there. In Brahma Jyoti also, you are there. But you have to come back. Okay, and whereas go back to Godhead, Krishna promised in Bhagavad Gita, the person who come to my abode, they never return to this material world. They never return to this material world. Okay, moksha may not be always you will go back to Godhead, but if you go back to Godhead, in that moksha is also included. Hope I answered your question, Mataji. Anusha Mataji. Okay. Bharat Prabhu is asking about onion and garlic, Prabhuji. It is not mentioned in Gita. Actually, if you see, just now we come across one sloka, Prabhu. Krishna asked, Patram Pushpam Param Toya. And Krishna asked, whatever you offered to me, you eat it. Krishna never said, onion, garlic, you offer me and eat it. Like that, Krishna never said. And as I told you, Prabhu, this is called Guyam, means many things cannot be, okay, we cannot understand directly what Krishna with what mood is saying it, but through Acharya, we have to listen it, Prabhu. Actually, you may ask, what wrong if I eat onion, garlic? Actually, these are in Tamo and Rajoguna foods. These are called Tamoguna and Rajoguna foods. If you eat it, it may not help us to practice this bhakti in a smooth way. Okay, this will help us. If you quit this will help us to concentrate in Shuddha Sattva so that we can go back to God. Okay, these are the favorable conditions. Okay, Prabhu, in exam time, okay, when I turn on the TV, if I read, what is the problem? We'll get some distractions, no problem. Like that, this will may not give a right platform for us to practice spirituality. That's the reason we have to quit this, Prabhu. It's optional, Prabhu. Like not that forcibly you have to quit it. Okay, when you get higher test only, then leave it. Okay, in my case, when I get higher test at that time, I don't know. I never got interest also to eat onion garlic. Okay, till that time you just practice this Krishna consciousness. When time comes for you, yes, Prabhu, I am not liking it, then only you quit it. Okay, no force, nothing. And your question is why it's not mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. As I told you, Prabhu, many things, okay, every aspects. Actually, one person, I don't want to take his name, I don't want to go into controversies. Generally, many people, they say is that, okay, is it written in Constitution? Okay, I should teach Bhagavad Gita to you. Like, is it written in Constitution? Everything may not written in Constitution, but we have to understand few things. Okay, if any person bedridden, okay, is there anything anywhere written in Constitution that okay, government has to take care, you have to give food, children has to take care? Is there anywhere written? As a duty to like parents, we have to do it. Many things may not be mentioned, but to acharyas we have to learn the things. Hope I have answered your question, Bharat Prabhu, Bharat Bhushan Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, Pula Mataji.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. I want to hear about your journey, sir. You, I mean, the way you, with so much of happiness and with so much of passion, you talk about when you talk. So we want to know, sir, if you don't mind.
Okay. In a short, actually, it's a long journey, Mataji. In a short, I'll try to tell you. Actually, knowingly or unknowingly, everyone is searching for Krishna. Okay, my journey also started like that. Okay, I also used to worship so many Devi Devatas. As I told you, if you pray to Devi Devatas unconditionally, without any material desire, if you pray to him, they will direct us to Krishna. Like that, my journey went like that, Mataji. Also, like Saturday, I used to go to Hanuman. Okay, he's also great devotee of Lord Rama. Like one fine day, one of my sons suggested me, when I'm going to one pilgrimage place, he asked me to hear about the Katha, Sthala Purana. When I started hearing about it, I enjoyed it. When problems comes to me, okay, I was little like normal person. I used to get angry and I used to get anger on them. And one day when I got a lot of angry, when I came back home, okay, with Krishna mercy, I think I got little time, Mataji. In that time, I started hearing Bhagavad Gita. And after hearing that Bhagavad Gita, even though my mistake was not there, and I went and told the opposite person, I'm sorry. And on that day, I could contemplate on myself. Okay, just by hearing Bhagavad Gita for one time, how my anger has gone. Then I started contemplating. I started attending the classes. I started going to the temples regularly. On one fine day, I went to iskcon. Okay, and I come to know about this type of classes. I enjoyed it. Okay, whatever you ask me, no, why you are sharing with out of enthusiasm? Because I committed these mistakes. Okay, I know many people in their journey also they may face the same problems. But if I share with my realization, it may helpful for them. That is my intention. With that mood, I'll try to convey that. Okay, this in a short, Mataji, it's a big story, but I cut short it to summary time. I shared it.
Thank you, Vijay.
We have a wonderful devotee, our Ganga Prabhu. You should ask him how he realized what is Krishna consciousness. His journey is awesome. And one day we'll ask Ganga Prabhu also to share his experience. Yes, before that, Anita Mataji, you have any question?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, ma'am.
Prabhuji, we should not kill like small mosquitoes or anything, whatever it is, scorpions or anything. సో ఇఫ్ వి కిల్ అంటే వీటిని అట్లా చంపడం అది పాపము, అది మనకి తెలుసు పాపము అని. కానీ అది చంపినందుకు మనం ఏదో దేవుడి గుడిలోకి వెళ్ళి డబ్బులు వేసేసి నన్ను క్షమించు అనటం అది చారిటీ కిందకి వస్తుందా ప్రభుజీ?
Okay. Straightforward answer, Mataji. You please stay tuned for some more sessions. I'll answer.
Okay.
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 Regarding that, we should know about other things also before I should answer you. Okay. We should need some platforms so that we can understand it very easily. Okay. After completing of that session, you will get the answer directly. Wait for till more time. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Actually, I'm very happy that Gangadhar Prabhu also joined today. We'll ask his experience. Compared to me, Gangadhar Prabhu will explain you with more bhava. We'll ask the summary of these things. Anusha Mataji asked, why do we celebrate Julan Yatra? Actually, sorry Mataji, I forgot to explain this. Actually, simple answer is Mataji, on some particular days, our mother and father will be very happy. On that day, okay, if you go and give little gift and if you ask any wish, they will fulfill it. Am I right or wrong, Mataji? Anusha Mataji? Yes, Anusha Mataji is saying yes. Okay, the reason is in their happy mood. If you ask, in my childhood, I used to see my father condition. If he's very angry, I never dare to go and ask him anything. Okay, if relatives comes, I purposely see. Okay, the relatives in front of them, I used to go and ask them, Papa, Papa, can you please buy a bat for me? In a happy mood, when he's talking, okay, beta, take any bat, I'll give you, like that he used to say. Okay, by seeing to the condition, I'll go and ask him. Actually, this Julan Yatra also, every one of us like to swing on, especially on this Julan. Am I right or wrong? Julan. We'll enjoy.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Even though, actually, frankly speaking, now also, if I take you to park, you will also like to swing. Am I right or wrong? Okay.
Yes,
Krishna
Prabhu.
also, Vrindadevi thought that let Krishna and Radharani enjoy this moment, like that they planned it and they celebrated it. Why we are celebrating is, Mataji, okay, Krishna, we are taking the happy mood, we are taking Krishna to a happy mood. In that reciprocation, we can ask something from Krishna, like, Krishna, please accept me as your servant. Krishna, please give me bhakti. Like that, we can go and pray. The purpose of celebration is, Mataji, okay, to increase our devotion. That is the reason iskcon celebrates so many festivals, to increase our devotion. Yeah, thank you so much, Mataji, for your wonderful question. Hope I answered your question. Thank you so much. Wonderful question. I forgot to mention you. iskcon, every part of the world, iskcon celebrates this Julan Yatra for 5 days. Okay, this is the starting day. I went in the line. Okay, it was heavy line, like big line is there. I thought I may get late for the office. That there is an sorry, not office. I thought I get late for the class. I came back early, Mataji. I could not participate, but that mood is there in me. Definitely, one day if I get chance, I'll go and participate in the Julan Yatra. Okay. Thank you so much for your wonderful participation. We asked Gangadhar Prabhu to summarize this entire chapter, the essence of this chapter. Gangadhar Prabhu, if you don't mind sharing your experience of this chapter.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam to all.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
If it is okay, turn on the video, Prabhu. Okay. Thank you so much.
So I actually went out to see my mother. She was not keeping well, so I'm not in a devotee attire. Excuse me. So you have covered everything, Prabhu. That was
Yes,
wonderful session. However, is my voice audible?
Yes, Prabhu. Clear. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So, in this chapter, the best, the most convincing slokas that I always try to memorize and remember is that, at one point of time, while Krishna talking to Arjuna in this chapter, he says that, aham krata, aham yajna, sadaham, aham aushadam, aham mantro, aham evajam, aham agdir, aham hutam, pitahamasya dato jagat, pitahamasya Jagato Dhata Mata Aham Aham. And he says Ruksama Ijrevacha. Vedhyam Pavitram Omkara, he says. So what he tries to tell is that, the whole process of yajna is he. The mantras that are chanted in yajna is he. And the havishu, we say in Sanskrit, whatever the offerings that we offer in the yajna is he. And, and the one who takes that offerings that are offered in yajna is he. So he says that, and he also says that the three Vedas, actually there are initial, in the beginning, the Vedas were three. It was one, it was divided into three, and then it was again compiled into four. Ruk, Sama, Yajurveda, Ruk Veda, Yajurveda, and Sama Veda. Then the Atharvana Veda came into existence. So these three Vedas describe about him. That's what he says. And he says that, Vedhyam Pavitram Omkara. So in the entire the syllabus of sanatandharma, so the word Om is the important syllable, without which any mantra that you chant doesn't be completed. Okay. You take any god's name, any god's mantra. So in the beginning there will be the syllable called Om. Okay. So this conveys a message that, so whatever worship you do, in the 7th chapter we studied that, whomsoever you worship, whichever expansion you worship, but ultimately everything comes from me. So how that is possible is that, in front of every god's name, so this, when you utter the mantra of any god's name, so this syllable Om is kept. Without that, it is not completed. So this convinced that when you worship anybody, so in the beginning you are already worshipping Lord Vishnu, so Lord Krishna. Okay, so that's how, when you worship any other expansion, so he fulfills your desires. Okay, so it's not that he want to show some impartiality, or he wants to insist us to worship him. It's that he wants to convey a message that, so the other expansions, they come into existence, and they also end once the Mahapralaya comes. The Mahakalpa ends. So instead of you worshipping with a lot of hope that they will save you, okay, they will give you liberation. So if you worship, if you come to a knowledge that everything, the liberation part, what we are talking about, the back to Godhead part, what we are talking about, so that is being granted by Krishna, like that. With that feeling, if you leave, so that helps you a lot. So he wants to convey that message. So that's the very important thing that I liked about this chapter. So just thought of sharing a few points that I like about this chapter. That's all, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your wonderful realization. Gangadhar Prabhu, if you have any spiritual doubts, you can ask him. We will try to answer you very nicely. And like Satyaprasad Prabhu answered to this onion garlic also. Actually, he's a doctor by profession. He's a doctor. Okay, doctors also many times they'll say that onion and garlic increases anger, aggressions, ignorance, anxiety. The being a doctor is giving scientific evidences also. Thank you so much, Prabhu. And apart from that, Prabhu is giving. There are 2 stories regarding onion and garlic. If you permit me, I'd like to share, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhu. Please go ahead, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad Pranam, Prabhu.
Voice is clear, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Very clear.
So, what Srila Prabhupada has said about garlic, onion and garlic. So, there he says there is one old Brahmana. He was telling a story of a cow, about a king, a cow, and a Brahmana. So a particular king before having the cow slaughtered, would call a Brahmana, and the Brahmana would offer prayers to that effect. In this, like he was saying, like those people who are slaughtering you, but in the next life you will get the chance to slaughter me. So this is the kind of a prayer that the king used to do for the Brahmana. So one time there was a Brahmana, but he felt lusty and he wanted to eat the cow's flesh. So this Brahmana also wanted to eat the cow's flesh. So the system was that he was not allowed to see the slaughter going on. So he was supposed to offer his prayers and then leave. So he hid in a corner and witnessed the butchery. And then and then he came to that spot and he found an ankle of the cow. That is a leg part. And then he went into the forest. He buried it with a plan that he would come back and then night cook and eat it. But when he came back, when he dug out that cow's ankle, he found to his great surprise that it had turned into an onion and a garlic. So he says the cow's hard part, that is the garlic one, and the ankle becomes the onion. So he says, this is what Srila Prabhupada is. There is another story which is given by Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. So he said during the time of this one, what is that, nectar and churning of the mountain, then Mohini had come with the nectar and she was giving to all the devatas. And Rahu and Ketu also, they took the form of devatas and then they started taking that nectar. Initially, and they immediately came to know that these two are demons which have consumed the nectar. So immediately they cut off the heads. But it had passed through their throats and a few drops of that nectar fell down through their mouths. So those two drops becomes onion and garlic. So they have the potency of curing diseases, but it is not meant for Vishnu or Vaishnav.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing such nice stories. Actually, only one thing I like to, yes, Gangadhar.
Yeah, actually, most of them, I mean, onion garlic is always an optional subject to whether to have it or not. Please don't concentrate on that much. However, there is a description, what food to eat, what foods to avoid. So Krishna, going forward, you learn that, Krishna says that Katvamla, Lavanyatyushna, Tikshna Ruksha Vidahina, Ahara Rajaseshta, Dukkha Shokamayo Prada, he says, that foods that which develop more heat in your body, those are considered as rajasic foods. So there are three gunas, as you know, sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. So those foods which come under rajasic to be avoided, like that Krishna says that, because they develop the distress, the anxiety within you. So indirectly he says what foods need to be avoided. So these onion garlic, they come under rajasic mode. So that's the reason we try to avoid that. But in the beginning stage, when you're practicing, it's always okay. That's not a mandatory thing. As long as you feel that you want to improve your sadhana, then you can take a decision. That's not very much mandatory.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. I just want to share the same thing, Prabhu. Actually, I just want to inform to all the devotees, okay, we should not focus much about these things, okay. For example, at the beginners, okay, especially for neophytes, okay, those who are practicing, okay, they will do some practice, okay. During the practice, they should not worry about other things also. Sorry, what if this goes like this? What if those goes like this? Okay, these things should not matter for us when you are practicing spirituality. First, focus on bhakti. As I told you clearly, okay, in my case also, when I get some higher taste, okay, automatically you may not enjoy those things. Till that time, you practice spirituality. This is my suggestion to all the devotees. And whatever you do, okay, whatever you say, many counter things will come to you. Okay, if you start go and explaining these things to anyone, they will not understand. They may take it in a granted way, like they may make fun of you also. Okay, and whatever things, for example, many says that this is good, and many people says that this is bad. Okay, there are always controversies for any subject matter. Okay, I request you to please don't go deep into these things. Okay, once you practice for a long time, then okay, as Prabhu suggested, when you get higher taste, then you take decisions whether you continue it or not. Okay, for as a beginners, focus more on the subject matter. Okay, this is our humble request from our side. Why I'm saying these things is, in so many rules and regulations. No, there is nothing like they will not bind your hands and legs. You have to practice this. Nothing like that. Okay, your wish. As it is, as per your capacity. If you can do it, do. That's it. Okay. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for your wonderful participation throughout the session. Not at the beginning, not at the end. Throughout the session, your wonderful participation is really appreciable. Okay, I like to thank Satya Prasad Prabhu also for actively means making a group very active. And I like to thank all the devotees, those who are regularly joining. So I saw many devotees are like, even though not attending the class, they're requesting for me for uploading the YouTube videos. Means if you miss the class, you are eager to listen the class to make a continuity so that you can enjoy it. I'm very much thankful for your active participation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam
Krishna
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, thank you
Hare
so
Krishna.
much for the session.
Thank you, sir.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. It's all our Gurus and Krishna mercy. That whatever little we can do it, we're trying to do it. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
If no other
Hare
questions are
Krishna
there,
Prabhuji.
we'll
Hare
end the
Krishna
session.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I want to share one thing, Prabhuji, with you in front of all. Like, as the day is progressing, today is the 8th chapter, and we are very near to the 18th chapter. So I'm feeling little bit, the taste is going away. Like that I am feeling. Now again, after this, again what will be there? You are telling in such a way like that it just like goes into the mind and sits inside the man. Like a small child, how if we give a banana to a small child, we have to peel it and we have to put it in the mouth by taking simple sip. Like that you are saying, Prabhuji. It's amazing. Really, thanks to Lord Krishna for giving you us, for telling us all these things.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Mataji. I'm doing just a postman job, but it's all your greatness that you are appreciating and insignificant separate like say a servant like me. Thank you so much. It's credit goes to you, and whatever knowledge that I gained from my gurus and like Ganga Prabhu and our gurus also like Krishna, I'm trying to share that knowledge. Thank you so much, and don't worry about that, Mataji. Okay, this is just the beginning. Picture abhi bhi baki hai.
Yes,
Okay, this is
yeah.
trailer. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
picture अभी भी बाकी है. गोलोकन का गोलोक वृंदावन जाने का बाकी है.
Yes.
हमको भी लेके चलिए ना प्रभु जी.
We will all in same boat, Mataji. Okay. Our we have a great commander, like great captain. Okay, who is driving our boat is like our Guru Srila Prabhupada. Okay,
Okay.
definitely we'll reach to our destination. Don't worry about. Only thing is you have to stay in the boat. Okay, staying in the boat does not mean that you do not get any waves tossing up you. Okay, the wave tossing will be there, but we have an expert driver. We will take care of it. But only thing with faith, we have to sit in the boat. We should not jump into the water.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely correct.
Very true, very
Hare
true.
Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
sir.
Krishna. Thank you so much. Yeah. No other questions, sir. We'll end the session here.
Prabhuji, is Satya Prasad Prabhuji is there in the class now?
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I just wanted to know whether the questions which are given in that ADC batch, option questions, whether they are right or wrong. I'm not able to, those two points I am not able to getting the correct answer. I wanted to know whether Prabhuji,
You
if
message
Prabhuji,
personally,
Satya
Mataji.
Prasad,
There is an option. If you click on that message, reply privately, that option will come. If you have any doubt, you ask Prabhuji, he will answer.
Okay.
Okay.
I tried Prabhuji, but I couldn't get what to go and where to go.
In that Prabhu number is also there. You can message directly.
Prabhu
Okay,
number I am having.
You can message
Prabhu
directly, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Sure. I'm messaging also. If I'm having any doubt also, I'm sending messages to Prabhuji.
Sorry,
also.
Mataji, when you're sending messages, sorry, because of my shortcomings, I'm
Oh,
getting
it's
nowadays
okay,
very less time.
Prabhuji. I can
I'm
understand.
replying you
I
lately.
can.
Sorry, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji. I can understand because you are a great servant of Lord Krishna. You have so many duties.
Not
I
great,
can
sir.
understand, Prabhuji.
Insignificant, sir.
No, Prabhuji, why are you saying like that?
You don't know great acharyas, with what dedication they're working. In front of them, we are nothing.
Yeah, Prabhuji, of course. Okay,
Thank you
Prabhuji, thank you so much.
so much. Okay, being Ekadashi, I'm enjoying time because in an Ekadashi day, whatever spiritual activity that you do, 1,000 times more benefit that you get. Okay, thank you so much. Even though it's almost 10:03, okay, you're still 13 devotees are there. Very active participants. Really a wonderful batch. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll end the session here. See you all tomorrow from 8 to 9. Okay, vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo.
Hare Krishna.